that easy. All the things I leave behind, living for another life. Guess I will love you till it kills me. Mind on the loose, can you hear me? Always accused of what I used to be, reaching for the things I know, something that'll make me whole. I'm gonna love you till it fills me. Fill me with your joy again. Give me peace that's heaven sent, surpassing what I understand.
The topic in economics, or like I don't even know what to even call it. You know what, those charts that are just
And I wanna go. You're my everlasting hope. Mind on the loose, would you cleanse me? Invade every room, renew my thinking. Troubled waters of the mind, I need you to walk beside. I'm gonna love you till it stills me. Steal me to a quiet place, be my only hideaway. Lord, I'm needing your embrace. I need your embrace. I'm gonna love you through and through. I wanna love like you. So I will love.
this question. The most important goal of OPEC is to A. Present a united front for the purpose of raising prices of crude oil. Obviously not. Bring unity among the petroleum exporting countries. That is an option too. Then we have ensure political stability among member states. No. And D. Ensure that rules on quota production are strictly followed. It's either between B or D, but I'm not sure because I feel like OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, they're just about like the petroleum prices, blah blah blah. So I don't know. But also ensure that rules on quota production are strictly followed. Yes. In my defense, I've not done anything economics related in a very long time. So I didn't I feel like my score is going to be bad, but I don't really care because this is like the first official mock practice test I'm doing for economics. So I did one for like all the subjects just because I wanted to see like my level with JAM. So the reason I'm even talking is because I have 15 minutes left and I have like 10 questions. Is it even 10 questions? Yeah, less than 10 questions left. So I can basically take my sweet time. I should probably start. I should continue. Okay. Next. In order to build up its capital stock, the typically less developed country should ideally improve, build up capital stock. The typically less developed country should ideally increase total saving. I don't think so. I don't know, sure. Depend on handout from foreigners. No. Capital stock. That's like, I don't even know what that is exactly. I have an idea, but I'm not even sure. impose tariff on imports. I don't think that's going to do anything. Nationalize all foreign. You know what? I'm just going to skip and come back because I don't. Jeez, another cough. I feel like if I just take my sweet time to understand. Oh, I know this curve. I know this. This is like the monopolies, whatever, whatever. I remember learning about this through Khan Academy, so hopefully I remember. This price output. This is what's this called again? What's C for? Marginal cost, average total cost. This is the output, this is the price. Okay, so price one, then another marginal cost, blah blah blah. This is demand. Demand is average revenue because it's a monopolist, whatever. So demand is always going to be equal to average revenue. Okay. So in the diagram above, what is the lowest? Oh, I'm never showing it. In the diagram above, what is the lowest possible price the monopolist could charge and oh my god, and still break even without there being excess demand? I don't know. What is the lowest possible price the monopolist could charge and still break? Lowest, even with even without there being excess demand. I don't know. Okay. In the diagram above, let me pause this. In the diagram above, what is the lowest possible? I have 30 minutes left. I actually do not know. Even without there being excess demand. I don't know, leave me alone. Okay, I'm just trying to see this. So we have P D. There is no D. There is no PD. Price against demand, I guess. P2, which is where marginal cost cuts the demand curve. Average total cost cuts. It's probably going to be P1. Do you ever feel like it? Okay, there's also the marginal revenue curve. I did not know that. I'm just going to go. There's no P1. There's no P1 option. I guess it's P2 then. I'm sure you're just guessing. Next. So I am almost done. I have 7 minutes left. I'm actually done, but there are some questions that I skipped, so I'm going to go back to them. Let me read them out to you so that you know the ones I don't know. So one of the dangers of the localization of industries is residual employment, unemployment. It's supposed to be unemployment, mass unemployment, structural unemployment, cyclical unemployment. So I understand what these types of unemployment mean, but I don't know how it applies to localization of industries, honestly. Residual unemployment. There was employment. This is when you can't work due to like maybe a disability or something like that. So I don't think that applies to localization of industries. Mass unemployment. A lot of people are taking off their jobs. Localization of industries. Having a lot of industries in the same area, localized. I don't think that leads to mass unemployment. I have 6 minutes. Structural unemployment. This is due to, is it due to, okay, it's not due to technology. That one, I think that one is frictional. Structural unemployment has to do with like, it's similar to seasonal unemployment, but I can't put my finger on it. Structural unemployment. Structural changes. Then we have cyclical unemployment, which is like seasons. I genuinely do not know. I think it's between structural and cyclical. I'm not going to go with structural, honestly. I don't even know. Next question, number 17. Firms continue to employ workers until the wage rate equals the I do not know. Okay, let me just think. Employing workers, wage rates, how much you pay the workers equals the average product of labor. Okay, the amount of volume of production that labor brings out, like volume of output, average product. Okay, marginal revenue. So the wage rate has to equal either, okay, average product of labor, wage rates, average products, wage rates. Yeah, makes sense. Marginal revenue products, that doesn't even make sense. Total products of labor, wage rates. Okay, let me think. You are paying somebody. Are you going to pay them on the basis of the average blah 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 they can produce per day, or you are paying them on the total they can produce per day? Wage rate is like, it's kind of like an average, right? Because it's like, I don't even know. The sum of marginal revenue and average revenue of labor. I'm just going to go with which one should I go with? I have 4 minutes left. Average products of I don't know. Total products of labor. I didn't even pause this, sorry. Average product of labor. Total product of labor. I do not know. Total product of labor. No, that sounds so long. Wage rate, is it an average? Is it really an average? I feel like it should be average product of labor. I might be wrong, but who cares? In order to build up its capital stock, the typically less developed country should ideally, I think I've mentioned this question before and I still do not know the answer. So increase total saving. Okay, depend on handouts from foreigners. Impose tariff on imports, nationalize all foreign concern. Nationalize all foreign concern sounds like something in government. I don't know how that has to do with economics. Increase total saving. Depend on handout from foreigners. All of these sound wrong. Also, there's an option for none of the above. So I'm not going to pick that because I don't even know the answer. Okay, my phone is blocking the next questions. So we have number 34. Determination of price by bargaining between buyers and sellers. This question I don't even understand because I feel like the answer should be like negotiation, but I don't think negotiation is like an economics term. I don't think negotiation is like an economics term. So we have sales by auction. Determination of price by bargaining between buyers and sellers is, I don't think that has to do with auctioning, because auctioning is like somebody else would be like the third party, right? And then they'll be like going for $30 something. Yeah. Tender. Okay, if I'm going to be honest, I don't fully understand the whole idea of tender, because I know that, okay, legal tender. It may actually be tender. I also know that, what cards tender. That's literally all I know about tender. Then we have higgling and haggling. If that's actually the answer, that would be crazy. Higgling and haggling. Then we have price control. Price control is by the government, though. I have 2 minutes left. Okay. I'm just going to go with tender, even though I have no idea what that is. Okay, then the last question that I missed, I hope that's the last question. I have 1 minute 50 seconds left. The price elasticity of supply of perishable goods is, I do not know. I'm supposed to know this. I used to know this, but I don't know. Okay, price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity. How price affects the supply of goods, right? Perishable goods, goods that can easily perish after a while. So increase in price, higher supply. So price, supply. If I am a producer and increase the price elasticity. Oh my god. Okay. Price elasticity of supply. So elastic, it means that if the price is really high, it will lead me to supply more, right? Unitary, it means that if the price is really high, then I will supply high. Yeah, like the same amount of high. Inelastic, you know what? I don't even. I have 40 seconds left. Inelastic, elastic, unitary. It's just a test. Okay, I think it's unitary. I'm going with unitary and I'm going to submit. So I'm officially submitting it, and let's see what I'm going to get. Yup. Ooh, it's not looking good. So I have got. It should be on the screen right now. Uh I feel like, considering that I didn't do I didn't do economics last year. So I feel like this is pretty good. But obviously I'm going to have to study more. And once I study more, I'm probably going to get higher than this. So yeah. I scored 27 out of 40 questions. 27 out of 40 questions. I'm not even surprised, honestly, because I literally haven't done anything economics related in months. Like, when was the last economics exam? That was like June 4th. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So like 6 months, I haven't done anything economics related. I'm literally just making excuses for myself. So okay, let's see. 27 out, that's 67%. Okay, okay. So let's see the ones I got wrong. I also want to write out some topics that I want to focus on, since either I didn't understand it or I just did not remember. Number one, we have taxes. The types of taxes specifically. I'm writing them down. Types of taxes. Types of taxes. So even though I got the question right, but I was more or less just doing like guessing work, honestly. Next, economies of scale. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of economies of scale, but I'll still have to revise it. Next, I didn't expect to get this wrong. Let me see the explanation. If a basket of commodities costs 120 in the base year and 240 in the current year, calculate the price index. I do not remember what price index is all about. I remember that it was just like the last year minus the current year over, is it over the new year? Or I don't even remember. Over the current year times 100? Maybe. Let me see. 120 times 240 times 100. Oh, okay, this actually makes, nope, doesn't make sense. Let me see the explanation. Okay, so there's no minus. Right? That's suspicious. I don't. Let me check online because I don't buy that formula. Formula for price index. So, sum of all the formula for price index in economics. Cost of market basket in current period over base period times 100. Okay, my school is right. So let's add that. Let's add it. Price index. Next, okay. Next is, yeah, I'm not even surprised at all, since I was basically complaining about every single question under this topic. If units of variable factor, If units of a variable factor are increasingly said If units of a variable factor are increasingly added to a fixed factor and the marginal physical product keeps increasing, production is said to be taking place under conditions of increasing returns to the variable factor. I chose increasing returns to scale because I felt like when you are scaling as a business and you know um Oh, it should actually. Why didn't I choose increasing returns to the variable factor? Because they literally said units of a variable factor are increasingly added to a fixed factor, which means that I don't know why I chose increasing returns to scale. This question was a topic that I already knew. So increasing returns to scale. I'm going to add that everything that has to do with like what's it called? What's the topic called? What's the topic called? It's related to factors of production, but the more like variable, average, marginal part of it, everything that has to do with that, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everything that is variable factors of production, blah 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 blah, all the stuff. I don't even know what to call the topic. I think it's called economics concepts. No, that's not what it's called. Concepts, cost concepts, production concepts, consumer concepts, the one that has to do with like utility. Let me just call it utility concepts. Everything that is related to that basically. So then now still under that same idea, we have scale. I don't know what it's called, honestly. Scale, production scale of I don't know. Try anything that has to do with scale. Next, tax incidence, knew that. Oh, I was actually correct for that localization of industries question about structural unemployment. But let me see the explanation because it was basically guesswork, honestly. So there's no explanation. Let me just search it there. One of the dangers of, there's probably another person that has an answer to that. One of the dangers of, okay, my phone is dying. One of the dangers of, what's the question again? One of the dangers of localization of industries, yeah, it's here. But it's under my school. Okay, I have an AI summary. A major danger of industry localization is creating vulnerability and structural unemployment. If the localized industry faces a downturn as workers lack alternative skills, leading to economic stability. Okay, so basically, if for example a lot of banks are situated in a particular area and maybe due to one issue or the other, all the banks have to shut down, it will lead to like mass unemployment because across all the banks basically everybody loses their job. So that's how no, that would be mass unemployment, not structural unemployment. Wait, it seems I have misunderstood structural. Why am I losing my ability to spell unemployment? I need to drink water. So structural unemployment is long-term joblessness caused by a mismatch between skills workers have and the skills employers need. I thought structural unemployment is due to, maybe, I'm pretty sure what I learned in civic education. Probably I'm just misremembering. So yeah, change in technology, like okay. So basically I'm still not really understanding honestly. A major if the localized industry faces a downturn as workers lack alternative skills, leading to instability and social problems. So, okay, let's say for example, a particular industry, there's a specific set of skills that you need to work in that industry, but the people who work there, their skills are only applicable to that very specific industry. Yeah, I guess I'm understanding. If I'm wrong, somebody should correct me in the comment section. So if the skills are only specific to that particular industry, and for one reason or the other, the 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 industry, the I don't want to say industry again, the still on the banking example, I guess, all the banks in that area, they shut down for some reason. So those people that are working in that bank, in those banks, they won't be able to find jobs elsewhere because all the banks are situated over there. So they would not be able to find jobs because all the yeah, I think I understand. Yeah, I kind of understand. Next question. Next question. I'm literally, I need to drink water. I need to drink water. Next question. I'm just on number 7, bro. How many more do I have to go? 27 minus 40 is what? 13. You understand that? Okay, I got this correctly. I don't wanna live forever. 'Cause I don't wanna live. If an increase in the price of good X leads to an increase in the supply, I need to write that down. Demand and supply, and the types of demand and supply, and elasticity of demand and supply. The fact that everything I know about demand and supply has just gone out the window, even though this was a topic that I learned, like I was studying so much. It is what it is. Demand and supply, types, concepts. The thing about demand and supply is that I have an understanding of it. Like I have a theoretical understanding of it, but I don't know. I've just been too away from it for too long. So elasticity. So now I know what to focus on this next few weeks. So if an increase in the price of good X leads to an increase in the price of the supply of good Y, X and Y are said to be competitive. Increase in the price of good X leads to an increase in the supply of good Y. How did I not get this correctly? Because normally, if an increase in the price of a good occurs, then there's a decrease in the demand, right? So there's a decrease in the demand. So the competitor product will obviously now get more demand because it has a lower price. So obviously, they are competitive suppliers, competitively supplied goods. Next time. Tomorrow starts tomorrow. Firms continue to employ workers until the wage rate equals the. I'm not even surprised I got this wrong. So it's actually correct. The marginal. So this statement is actually correct. The marginal revenue product of labor. Let me see the explanation. There's no explanation. Of course, there's no explanation. Let me search what that is. Google my close friend. Marginal revenue. Marginal revenue product of labor. Oh, that's an actual concept. I just did not know about it. What? Marginal. It's called the MRPL. Marginal. You learn something new every day. Marginal revenue product of labor. That's interesting. So it's a combination of product concepts, revenue concepts, and what else? Yeah. So this is the extra revenue a firm earns from hiring one more worker, multiplied by multiplying, calculated by I don't know how I create words. Calculated by multiplying the extra output, marginal product of labor. by the additional revenue from selling that output. It is a key tool for firms to decide how many workers to hire, stopping when the MRPL equals the wage rate, as hiring workers who generate less revenue than their cost reduces profits. Now, I'm going to try to explain it to the best of my understanding. MRPL. So we know that marginal revenue is the extra money that a firm incurs after selling an extra unit of a product, right? And then we have what? Marginal product of labor. So you know how we have like total products, oh, total product, average product, and I think marginal product. A marginal product is as a result of hiring more workers and like producing more products. So I guess we are just multiplying it. Yeah, we're multiplying it. So the total amount of money that you made from the total amount of money that your firm made from selling extra units of a product multiplied. Good afternoon, ma. Fine, ma. The total. So what was I even saying? The total revenue that a firm makes from selling additional units of a product multiplied by the actual product that is produced by hiring more workers equals to the marginal revenue product of labor. So the marginal revenue from the marginal product of labor. Yes. So how does this relate to wage rates? When the MRPL equals the wage rate, as hiring workers who generate less revenue than their cost reduces profits. Let me see the graph. It's not like I even understand graphs in the first place. I don't know why I'm saying let me see the graph, but I'm just going to see the graph. So we have a straight line. Okay. So we have a straight line because wages are constant. Wages are a constant, I guess. So we have the quantity of labor and then the wage on the other side. So increasing quantity of labor, we are paying all of them the same amount of wages. So, and then this is the MRPL as the quantity of labor. So I don't understand it. Okay. High quantity of labor, low wage rate. High quantity of labor, low wage rate. High wages, low quantity of labor. I don't think I understand this at all. I understand the concept of the MRPL, but I don't understand how it relates to what's this called? Wage rates. Let me just search how does marginal revenue whatever relates to wage rates, simple terms. In simple terms, a firm hires workers as long as the extra money is more. So exploitation. A firm hires workers as long as the extra money a worker brings in, which is the MRP, is more, which is the MRPL, which is more than the pay rate. It's kind of giving exploitation. It's giving capitalists. Okay. Then again, I think it has to be capitalism. As long as extra money a worker brings in is more than their pay rates, they stop hiring when the MRP equals the wage. Because that's the point where they maximize profit, paying each worker up to their generated value. So workers are only paid so they only hire more workers when they know that the amount they are paying them in the form of wages is less than the marginal revenue that they incur from selling marginal products, which is as a result of hiring more workers. Okay, I think I understand. Oh god, this video is going to be so long to edit. I'll probably just fast forward through the solving past questions part, honestly. Like I said, my phone was about to die, so I had to charge it and continue anyways. Now I'm done. I have written down all the topics that I did not really understand. Not like I didn't understand it, but I obviously failed the question, so I need to revise them. We have taxes, price index. I don't think that's a topic on its own, but it's a subtopic somewhere. Cost concepts, production concepts, utility concepts, scale, demand and supply, types, concepts, elasticity, marginal revenue, products of labor, all of that. Oh, marginal revenue, product of labor is a singular concept, I forgot. Then we have income flow slash flow of income slash whatever you call it, capital stock, anything that has to do with national income, yeah, national income and the likes, all the stuff. And also mean, medium, mean, what's the other one? Median, mean, median, range, average, all the measures of tendency, whatever they call it, statistics stuff. So that's what I'm going to have to focus on. Maybe in the next session, I'll do that. This is the only thing that is really making studying interesting for me, honestly, because I do not want to have to write this exam, but at least I get to make content out of it, so that's a good side to it. So I'm going to start teaching, I guess. Anytime I'm learning a new topic, I'll just record myself studying it and also trying to explain. It's a win-win. So yeah. What else? So I'm going to put in all these topics. I'm going to search for the jam syllabus. Yeah, I'm going to search for the UTME syllabus. I'm going to look for the actual topics, like what they are called in the jam syllabus or UTME syllabus, whatever you call it. Then I'm going to input them into my Notion academic dashboard workspace thing. So I'm still working on it right now. Actually, I'm still working on the dashboard. Where is it? Academia. Yeah, I'm still working on it, but it's what I'm just using for now to prepare for jam. So yeah, after that, what am I doing today? I have to edit some of my TikTok videos. Then I have to schedule upload the YouTube videos and also business stuff. So yeah.